Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride recumbent.
Well, hey, good morning. BJ and Joe Ondo out and about on the Recumbents. And we're on the Pikes Peak Greenway at the moment. And we're going to jump onto the Sinton Trail and take that up to check out the repair work on the Foothills Trail. That's the one that goes right by the entrance to the Garden of the Gods, City Park. And I don't know if you guys remember, about 2 or 3 videos ago, probably about 3 or 4 videos ago, we were trying to get back over to Sinton, and we couldn't do it because they were filling in the cracks, because there's some really terrible cracks all the way, you know, they go all the way across the trail. And yeah, we had to turn around and do a bit of a weird way home. I gotta pass Joe here because my 3 will absolutely destroy her 3 up a hill. Now if we were on flat land, I couldn't touch her. Just the difference in our 2 e-assist systems. But yeah, it's a beautiful day today. We're supposed to hit 60 Fahrenheit. and supposed to be sunny all day, with very little clouds. So if that holds true, it's going to be a really nice day. It's still a nice day. Got a bike coming up here, so I'm going to Morning. But yeah, so now we're on the Sinton Trail, and we're working our way over to Elliston Street. Where they're rebuilding the bridges over I-25, or for I-25. It actually goes over Elliston Street. So hopefully they'll be open. There hasn't been any alerts about them being closed lately, so that's cool. Yeah, it looks like it. Still have to be really careful though. Looks like they got stuff blocked off on us. Yeah. You should be able to go through, you just have to be careful.
Yeah. I was going to turn around here.
Oh, okay. Have a good day.
I'm at my turnaround point.
All right. So yeah, as you can see, this is a new bridge here. I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're going to take another old one out because there was 2 old bridges, and then build another new one. So passing on your left, right behind you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Keep going here. This guy. Yeah, they've been working on this project for quite a while. And if they have to build, I don't know if they're just, you know, they built a new one because the one bridge was in such bad shape. And so I don't know if the other one, since it's not quite as in bad shape, they might just, you know, fix it, repair it. And hopefully that will, you know, make it so they're not doing construction for quite so long, but I wouldn't count on that. It won't surprise me at all if they build the next new bridge and then demolish the second old one. So it'd be the second new bridge they're building and demolish the second old bridge. Yeah. Sorry about that. Got some really bad bobble bumps right around here. So, passing on your left. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about the other day about dogs, you know. I'll bet that is a totally friendly dog. You know, if we weren't on a trike, if we were walking, he'd probably run up to us and lick us, you know. But, man, we're on these trikes, you know. We must be aliens. And they can go crazy. That's why I'm glad most of the people have their dogs on leashes. I will give them credit. Most of them do. Although even on leashes, it seems like it's hard for some of these people to control their dogs. But yeah. So we're gonna, like I said, we'll go up the Sinton Trail here, and then we're gonna pop over to we're gonna pop up to the Starbucks at Centennial and Garden of the Gods. And thank you. Have a good day. And eat our brown bag special. Grab some tea. Might be able to do iced tea today. We'll have to see. See what Joe wants to do. I took off the long sleeve fleece and packed my fleece vest just in case it does turn a little chillier later. But yeah, we're not going like all the way to Manitou or anything. We're just gonna kind of do a big circle. You know, we'll do both. We'll do. You know, we started on the Cascade Street bike lane, and then we went to the T-Gap Trail, took that down to the Pikes Peak Greenway, and from the Greenway we jumped onto Sinton Trail here, and Sinton Trail will take us all the way up to right by Garden of the Gods and 30th Street, and that's where the Foothills Trail starts. And we'll take that and take that all the way over past the Garden of the Gods City Park, and then we'll pick up the 31st Street bike lane and head on to the Midland Trail. And then according to how much time we've got, we'll come off the Midland Trail into downtown, and we'll probably end up taking the since we were on Shucks just yesterday, I think we'll probably end up taking the Mesa Springs Greenway over to the park, and then head back to the shed from there, or the storage unit. So it's a good circle. It should get us into the 15 to 20 mile range, which is, you know, a good distance for a winter's day ride. A very nice winter's day ride. Well, I'll tell you, they did a lot of work. I mean, that whole area back there used to be a totally overgrown forest, you know. Same with here. They just cleaned this out nicely. It still looks strange, you know, after years of it being, you know, just like a mangled jungle of trees and bushes. So it still takes a lot getting used to. Yeah, we'll be coming up on the tunnel here pretty quick. Or to say it right, the tunnel. You know, like Gollum would say it. But, yeah. So nothing real new going on, except for the fact that we finally got our internet back up and working. For those that hadn't watched the last video, they had a major network problem due to vandalism of some sort. They didn't say what, just said vandalism. And so the network itself was down for 2 days. We have Xfinity, and then 2 days after that, I still couldn't get on the internet. So they were finally able to send a tech out, and he checked our system and found out that well, the modem had been fried. You know, by when the system the network went down. Okay. Gotta be real careful here. Okay, coming in. And we're clear. clean this thing out badly. Yeah. I'll have to let them know. Yeah, it's full of rocks and crud and trash, and it's usually not that bad. But, you know, I mean, the homeless do sleep in there sometimes. But you could, I don't know if you could get the glint of the light off the wine bottle in there. But, yeah, so. But yeah, I hope if you're, you know, getting ready to head someplace for Christmas, you have a totally safe trip there and back, whether you're flying or driving. If you're flying, God bless your soul. You have more patience than I do. Man, I couldn't even do flying anymore. I flew during you know, in the 70s. And I tell you, that was like the golden era. I mean, you know, even the cheap seats, you know, got full meals. And my favorite airline was Continental Airline, which doesn't even exist anymore. One of those merger things, you know. And I mean, it was always nice, man. It was always nice. The last airplane I was on was several years ago now. It was a Frontier to get to Los Angeles for my uncle's funeral, and my Uncle Merlin's funeral. Bless his heart. Hope you're doing well up there in heaven there, Merlin. And yeah, you know, I mean, oh man, it was literally the cattle car. It was horrible, man. You know, and you had to have a credit card to get anything, and their menu was like, you know, a bag of peanuts, you know, or some chips. I mean, it's just really disgusting. It really turned it into a nightmare. It used to be really classy. Yeah, so we're still on the older part, as you can tell, because of the asphalt. And the old asphalt part here will take us all the way up to Garden of the Gods Road. And not Garden of the Gods City Park, but Garden of the Gods Road. Like we talked about before, the road's called Garden of the Gods Road, but it doesn't actually go to the Garden of the Gods. It runs into 30th Street, and then you have to take 30th Street to get to Garden of the Gods City Park. Don't make a lot of sense, but that's the way it is. Yeah, this is another one of those trails that goes along a big old drainage canal. Seems like most of our trails do here. Another strictly urban trail. And then once you get up to Garden of the Gods, it's actually, you know, a double wide concrete sidewalk, but they consider it part of the trail. But yeah, like I said, it's a really pretty day today. It really is. It's a beaut. Very fortunate to be able to be healthy enough to, even with our health problems, healthy enough to still ride. Yeah, so you know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, joyful Ramadan, happy Hanukkah, and you know, Don't know, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the Buddhists celebrate this time of year. I don't know if the Hindus do either. I used to know the name of the, the Hindu Bible, but I can't remember it now. No matter what you believe, there's still a part of Christmas that you could, just enjoy. I mean, don't let the commercialism get you. Don't let trying to get, go find that perfect gift for everybody ruin your Christmas time, because, man, we only get so many Christmases in life, my friends, so enjoy them the best of your ability. Yeah, I will probably cut this off once we get to the double wide concrete part of the trail, just because it is a little bit on the wee bit boring side. Howdy. And yeah, and then we'll get back to you, once we start doing Foothills, because that's really the trail I wanted to check today, was Foothills. And so yeah, so I think we'll stop right here and we'll wait for Joe, and then we'll get back to you a little later. All right. And like I said, hope you're getting in some rides. We'll catch you out on the trail again. Bye. Okay, we're back. Well, we are now on the Foothills Trail. Let Joe get her drink here before we take off. And the Foothills Trail goes right along 30th Street. And this is the trail that we were talking about that had all the big cracks in it. And as you can see, they've done at least some repair. And, mainly just filling in the cracks, but, well, I'll tell you, that makes all the difference. These are really, really okay now, they're like ones, Ones we can handle now. See, this one here didn't get filled up very well. Yeah. It's funny how they'll fill some of them up, and some of them they don't fill up very much, I'm not sure what the big deal is. But I will say it's at least an improvement over what it was. That's for sure. Thank you, City of Colorado Springs, Trail Crews, and the construction crew that actually did the work. It really needs to be repaved, I mean, that would be the way to do it. But this is at least better, It's not as brutal. And you can really tell where they did their repairs here. Howdy. It's still a bit on the brutal side, and like I said, there's spots where I don't know, you would have thought they would have just used more of the goo, but they really didn't. So I don't know. It's still pretty rough. Not as good as I hoped. Yeah. Especially these right here. Because right here is where you get the big downhill, Yeah. Yeah. I'll give the city credit for trying. But they really need to go ahead and just bite the bullet and either concrete this, which would be wonderful. That's what they really need to do, is concrete it. And then concrete once you get down here, you go underneath, you stay on the Foothills Trail. Now you can't just let it go. It'll beat you senseless if you do. it's a little better. I'll give it that. Got to give them at least a little kudos there, you know, because at least they decided to at least try. Okay. Now, if you go up that way, okay, that's the Mesa Trail. Not the Mesa Springs Greenway, but the Mesa Trail. And if you come this way, then you're still on the coming through. You're still on the Foothills Trail. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. As you can see, and you can kind of see why they call it the Foothills Trail. Because it goes right along the foothills. Howdy. Yeah, it's a typical winter day, you know. There's it's like a bit of a real thin veil of fog kind of comes over the comes down the valley here, you know, because as you can tell, I mean, it's not clear. It's in pretty good shape. It's pretty nice, but it's not super clear. But it is a really nice trail. Okay, we got a big downhill coming here, and I'm down to using one brake, but I need to have the other brake, so I need to switch hands here. Okay. Now we got to go back uphill. Okay, so pedal, BJ, pedal. I should have put it up to 3. Not too late now. I'll just have to grunt. Got a heavy pedestrian area up here, crossing up here, so got to slow down here. Howdy. Because it's real easy. You get up to 18 to 20 miles an hour real easy. Now if you go that way underneath 30th Street, that'll take you up to the the new visitor center, and they've got all kinds of interactive stuff in there. It's kind of cool, and history stuff. But they have a cafeteria in there. Don't use it. It's not very good. What you want to do is, if you're going to go through the Garden of the Gods, on the other end is howdy, the old trading post, and that one's got a really great cafe. Howdy. And yeah, you'd be a lot happier, I guarantee you, food wise, with that cafe. That's the main parking area, or the overflow as they call it, but it's more like the main parking lot. They do have a lot of parking up at the visitor center, and you can rent an e-bike, and you can I think they still have their Segway tours, those weird little Segway things, and they also have a pretty cool old-fashioned coach that you know, open air coach that you can take a tour in there too. But yeah, so we're coming up on the end of the Foothills Trail here. We're gonna pick up the 31st Street bike lane, and I'm not gonna record that because it's another kind of ugly spot. So somebody out here playing with their dog. I don't think these are official dog parks, but they get used like they are. Okay, well, we are just about at the end of the Foothills Trail here, and from here we're going to head down to take the 31st Street down to Colorado, bike lane down to Colorado Avenue, and we will stop at Starbucks at Colorado Avenue, and since I forgot we were supposed to stop up at the Garden of the Gods one there. Garden of Gods Road one there. Okay. All right, so from BJ and Joe Hondo, we'll be back. Bye. Okay, well, we're back. We're now on the Midland Trail. And basically heading back towards Colorado Springs. Well, actually we never got out of Colorado Springs to begin with. So heading back towards downtown, I should say. Towards the old Vermejo Park, and melt. try to give you guys the good sides. Come on, baby. Up, up, up. Okay. Yeah. So, to continue, yeah, we're still on the Foothills Trail, heading towards downtown. And it is roughly about 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, we're just kind of, yeah, we're doing a real easy ride today. We're not trying to, you know, put in a whole lot today. We're just kind of kicking. But yeah, you know, like I said, the main mission was just to check out the repairs on the Foothills Trail, and it's actually, you know, I mean, it's better than it was, but I think about the best grade I could give them would be, you know, would be a B, because there's still quite a few places where, you know, you can't slow down, or you can't, you know, keep your speed. You have to slow down because it would beat you up pretty bad. Thought I'd give you guys a gratuitous Joe shot. Haven't done that in a while. But yeah, we'll go down here so far and then pop off real quick because we're getting to another ugly part. I'm trying to keep the ugly parts out as best I can today. Rough transitions here. Oh man, really rough. But yeah, we're just kind of enjoying the day. It's been a really, really, really nice day. But can't stay out too long, you know, because the sun goes down at 4 o'clock anymore. And so, plus, yeah, it takes us about 35 minutes to walk from, passing on your right, thank you. It takes us about 35 minutes to walk from our storage unit back to the apartments. And yesterday we barely beat the sun going down, getting back home, so. But when you can get out for a ride this time of year, in December, late December, that's pretty cool. That doesn't happen a whole lot, you know, I mean, usually you get out once in a great while, but it's hard to get out, you know, a lot. All right, well, ahead and let you guys go for a little bit. Howdy. And get back with you, because like I said, we're getting into the ugly parts, going into downtown. All right. We'll get back to you. All right, we're now on the Mesa Springs Greenway, heading over to Monument Valley Park, and probably stop there and eat our snack, watch a game of pickleball or something. And that's probably where we'll just call it a day for the video, because everything else is kind of ugly street riding. We need to stop off at Safeway food store and pick up a couple of things for tonight, and then head for the barn, as they say, and get to the storage unit, get everything tucked away, and take our, what always seems like, long walk back to the apartment. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Thanks for coming along. And as usual, we want to say thanks to our subscribers. I really appreciate you guys and gals hanging in there with us. Wish everybody, like I said, happy holidays. And basically, you know, just remember, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. So however you like to move, whether it be bicycle or trike, or just your feet, you know. As our friend Ryan Doozer says, get out there, get off the couch and get out there. All right, up the overpass here above I-25. Okay, well, until we see you next time, happy trails. We'll catch you out there somewhere. Have a great day. Bye.